welcome to the Paper Snob. This is Tara. Today I'm going to be working on 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life series number 14. We are on day number 27. This sketch was created by Liz Jardell Fry. If I can find information for her social media accounts, they will be posted below. There is also a playlist for this month's videos posted down below. And so let's get started and about what I am using. I am going to follow this sketch loosely. It's a beautiful sketch, and at first I was like, oh, this is perfect for some 49 and Market nature study. But then I looked down at my poor little album that I'm trying to complete, and I have some photos from May of 2016. These were taken on Mother's Day. And so I decided to go ahead and use those. And I have this hip kit that I was trying to use up. So I thought I would go ahead and work on that. I brought in the stamp from February of 2024 from Hip Kit and the two inks. I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use these two inks, but I am going to use the Pink Fresh Studio Stargazer ink to stamp the hearts. I may use something else for splatters. We shall see. And then I just have a piece of white cardstock, some sequins that were, I'm pretty sure these were in one of the hip kits, but I dumped them into that little Pink Fresh Studio gold heart that I got in my kit last May for their scrapbooking class that they hosted online. And the rest of this is just stuff from this kit. In this kit, I believe was September of 2023. It's a new day. It's a back to school kit, and I don't think I've used a single bit of it for back to school, but anyway, these photos were taken on Mother's Day. I don't remember if I actually specified that, but they were taken on Mother's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this video and we're going to get started. All right, the very first thing that I'm going to do, well, I'm going to clear my space first, and I'm going to go ahead and mat these two photos on that funky yellowy color pattern paper there. I just have a little bit of it left, so I'm going to use up almost all of it. The rest of the scraps I am just going to toss. I've gotten what I need out of it, and they're just too small for me to save. So I did trim down my photos just a little bit. These photos were from one of those groove books that I've talked about in the past, and their quality is very poor, or at least the one of me holding the flowers is. The other one, the first one I matted, is actually I printed from my computer with my Epson PictureMate, so it's pretty good. So I know that the original layout doesn't really have pattern paper behind the photos like this, but you know what? I'm going to make this my own, and I'm going to put this beautiful floral print behind my photos kind of as a mat, and I'm just going to lay my photos on there wonky, and we're going to call that good. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get my stamp block and this Hip Kit Club stamp. Like I said, I believe this stamp came from the February kit. I've had it on my desk here just waiting for me to use it. It also came with those two Hero Arts ink pads, and I have not even opened those, so you will see me open those on camera. You did not see me do this part, but I did rub that stamp on my jeans to kind of season it a little bit. I get a fairly good imprint here. I'm not real thrilled about the imprint that I get the second time, but since I put my journaling down there, it doesn't really seem to matter in the end. So I'm just kind of trying to get a little bit of stuff on this background. Now, because I haven't used this stamp before, you don't get to see what I store my stamps in, but I use Avery L style clear envelopes, and I put cardstock in them, and I put the plastic bits that I peeled off at the beginning from the stamps, and I put those on there, and that is how I store my stamps. I have some refrigerator bins that I kind of have them in themes. So the first thing I'm going to do is going to kind of play with these Hero Hues ink pads. And I'm not sure, but I think they had some weird sticky stuff on them, or my mat had some weird sticky stuff on it. But I end up with some stuff that I can't actually wipe off. You'll see that here in a second when I pull this baby wipe out. It doesn't all come off, and I try to scrub a little bit. It doesn't come off. It's like there was glue or something there, and I don't think my mat had glue on it to begin with, and the reason I say that is because when I do it with the second ink pad, I have the exact same problem. It was just weird, like it had some weird residue on the stamp pad. So I'm gonna have to play with those stamp pads and see what the deal is with those. You know, maybe they're supposed to be like that. I do love that shade there. That's kind of a very cool purpley pink shade. Looks great with the pattern paper and the kit that I'm using from Hip Kit. So now I am ready to build this layout. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my pattern paper on here on the right hand side, and then I'm going to get my photos on there, and I'm going to put them on there very similarly to the way that they are on the sketch. They're going to be a little bit wonky, and I know I already said this, these were photos from Mother's Day, and the picture up top is a picture of me holding the flowers that my husband got for me, and the picture on the bottom was probably taken after I was getting ready for church that morning. So my title is going to be Yes, Be Happy. I really wanted to use the bee that you see there, and I ended up putting him back. It's okay because this kit has another little Be, it's like Be Amazing is the title, so I'll be able to use it with that. It didn't really go with what I was thinking of here. So now I'm going to go ahead and use these stickers, and I'm going to, oh nope, I lied. I have the stickers out, but I'm not using those yet. I'm pulling the ephemera bits out, and I chose I think these are just about all of the flowers that I have left in this kit. And so I chose the 3 multicolored flowers and a couple of the leaves, and then I have a little, it looks like a daffodil, and I'm going to put that down there as well. And you saw that I put a bird over there. I'm bringing in my Omnigrid ruler to help me get these photos on, or these letters on here as straight as possible. I was kind of having trouble with that a little bit. It is just going to say Mother's Day right there with the puffy stickers for the remainder of my title. So the sketch had, you know, long title on it, so I think I covered that with my crazy long title, and it's multi-font, which is fun as well. Alright, next I'm going to go ahead and put the labels from the sticker sheet from the collection on here. I'm going to be honest with you, I really wish that I had moved everything further up, but my thought process at the time was to cover up where my stamped image on the bottom didn't go quite as well as I wanted it to. So I'm not really paying close attention to the words on the labels. I know one says remember, one says details, and the other one says best day. And the one that says best day, I'm actually covering up with a matching little butterfly. All right, I got this layout complete. I will admit that I wish I had put the journaling up here. Those are stuck. I'm not even going to try to get them off, but otherwise I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Off camera I added another butterfly up here, and then I added the sequins. I did 3 sequins here, 3 here, and 3 here. Did my journaling. I got my title glued down, and some of the bits and pieces are popped up with foam adhesive. I do want to thank you so much for coming to my channel today. I really appreciate those of you who take the time to like, comment, and or subscribe to my channel. It's because of you that my channel is growing, and I am so grateful to you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you have any comments or questions, just drop them below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.